So yesterday, the trade that I took was actually a sell because price was up here. First, I just want to clear up everything so you see the liquidity zone that we were in. All right, so on the daily, we see that right here. In a way, we kind of acted as support. So I assumed that, right here, boop, 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 we can act as some sort of resistance too. So the flow for me on the daily is still bearish. So I was like, okay, if I see a break of support, I don't think that would hurt too much, even though it's not with the current 4-hour flow. The weird thing is I do see lower highs and lower highs, right? And then we had another lower high formed in that same area. So what that trade ended up looking like was I was looking for support to break and then for a lower high to be formed. So all here we saw higher lows, then we finally have this break, right? After that, I needed to see a higher low. This was my first indication of a higher low. So I got in after that. And then my take profit, I went to the 4-hour, looked to the left and said, where is price most likely to reject? I think my take profit was here. I think this is my take profit 1. That's why that's there. And that was based off of the liquidity wick that I can see on the 4-hour right here. That's what that was based off of. So the trade looked like this. All right, so that was a really nice trade. And if I was not in a deep sleep the time that this happened, I think I would have taken this trade too, because because one, we have the 4-hour current flow being bullish, and when it comes into this support, it found liquidity. I would have honestly got in after I saw this engulfing candle, because if you go on the 5-minute, you see it was a complete break of this minor resistance. And yeah, I think we could have had like our take profit be, like right up here or something. But I'm not going to chase that buy because the start of that move already left. So it's that on that. So my current directional bias for today on GJ is bullish. But again, it's because, the 4-hour, we have had this minor resistance, created this big old break right there. And then, retrace back into the support. So for gold now, the daily to me is bullish. The 4-hour to me is bearish, right? Because we have this going on. Right? This is what the 4-hour is giving right now. So ideally, you would want to wait for a minor support on the lower time frame, like the 30-minute or the 15-minute to break. So you can continue your sells. So, that's what I would wait for. Or wait for like 8 o'clock to see if that happens anywhere. But aside from that, yeah, let's see. The next place the price could potentially go to. It's trading under here right now. Probably come to this level here. Let's see what this has to say about that. Yeah, the negative 27% also lines up with that level perfectly. So there's a potential that, if price does actually break its lower time frame support today, that could be what's next. And mind you, there's a whole lot of liquidity right here. You see here we acted as support on the 12-hour. You can see it too. So if price starts to come back up in this area, it's usually because it's going to look for an area where it finds enough sellers, breaks support, and then continues bearish. Right, so yeah, that's my analysis today. I don't think I'm going to be taking any trades for today since I already had this take profit so nicely today, that sell. So we'll see what tomorrow holds.